you could actually see him here at Wise Guys for the Battle Roast and Skank Fest. Love that. If you're interested, please see the people back to join. But he is a local favorite. I want you to give a warm Wise Guys welcome to Evan Connolly! How's it going, guys? Yeah. Look at us all here on a Saturday night killing it. Yeah. Make some noise if you're drinking. Who's drinking? Now, can somebody who didn't make any noise please give me a ride home? I'm kidding, I have a car. And until I appear in court, I have my license. I'm still not trusting any of you that are yelling at the, woo, we're drinking. Be safe out there. We don't want any of you guys driving home like Tiger Woods in Jupiter, Florida. That would not go well. My name's Evan, or if you guys are on Instagram, you may know me as Stairway to Evan. Or if you're a hot girl on Instagram, you may know me as Blocked User. I might have sent you a DM, throwing out all regard for my self-esteem and grammar. I always try to say, like, send girls DMs and say, like, hey, what's up, gorgeous, or good morning, gorgeous, but sometimes it autocorrects and I end up saying Georgia. So I'm like, hey, what's up, Georgia? And then I kind of go with it when they're like, hey, why'd you call me Georgia? I say, oh, I was hoping you'd go south on me. Maybe. Taking shots here. I had this one girl on my Instagram, and she used to always share pictures of her boobs. But then she had a baby, and now she just shares pictures of the baby. If you just had a baby, I want to see your boobs now more than ever. Right? Put the baby away, I want to see the twins. But all in all, I'm happy my cousin had the baby. There's a proud addition to the family. I noticed there's a trend on Instagram, you guys might have seen it, where people go on vacation, but before they go on vacation, they'll post on their Instagram story their boarding pass, right? So if you ever see somebody on your Instagram and they post a picture on vacation, but they didn't post a picture of their boarding pass before, that's how you know they flew Spirit Airlines. And you can shame them and be like, maybe you shouldn't be on vacation. Maybe you should be picking up shifts. I took a selfie on Instagram today and I think I broke the internet. Or I forgot to pay for my phone bill. Either or. My phone bill is really expensive. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it this month. I'm going to have to return every call I made. And just once, I wish customer service would call me, and for me to be experiencing higher than normal calls. But don't worry, I get them back, because whenever they call me to pay my bill, I say, I'm sorry, I'm experiencing higher than normal financial difficulty. I will pay my bill as soon as the funds are available. Yeah, not paying my phone bill is really putting a damper on my Halloween weekend. Anybody else pumped for Halloween? Yeah. Yeah? I like Halloween, and I realized that trick-or-treating when you're a kid, you learn a lot about people, right? Like people that live in houses give out full-size candy bars. Full-size house, full-size candy bar. People that live in apartments give out apartment-size candy bars. Fun-size house, fun-size candy bar. And people who live in vans give out whatever candy will get you in the van. I have spent many Halloweens dressed up as a victim in a van. Don't worry, I'm Catholic. It was not the first time I was a victim. It's happened before. I'm originally from Boston. Anybody from Boston here?
Yes.
Don't steal my spotlight, sir. I am the unicorn. I am the only one who mispronounces words. But a lot of people ask me why I would move from Boston, leaving all my friends and family, and move to Vegas. And the answer is simple. I owe people money. There's only so much money you can owe until it makes more sense to just move to Vegas. So if a bunch of guys sounding like they're from Boston come in here right now looking for a stairway to heaven, everybody play it cool and maybe somebody stall for a few minutes. Finish my drink and I'll head out. I have a few jobs. I like to stay busy. I deal poker on the strip. And I also deal drugs on the strip. And to be honest, a lot of you guys look familiar. And not poker players. I'm also an entrepreneur. I have a few fast food restaurants locally you guys might have been to. I have this really creative new one called Jack Outside of the Box. I have a all-day one called Burger Queens. And I have one in the urban community called McDarnell's. It's downtown, right across the street from Panera Bread. I'm also hosting a new TV show. Netflix said I can't tell you guys what streaming service it's going to be on. But it's a hot new crossover between The Bachelor and Hell's Kitchen. It's called The Spatula. And we don't give out roses, I just hit the winner's ass with a spatula. I also have a podcast. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called Dyslexic and Pissed. Really, it's just an hour of me struggling to read. And getting pissed. Sometimes I have guests on my podcast. And then we both struggle to read. And get pissed. So you guys are probably wondering, how do you become a guest on my podcast? The answer is simple. I email you, and if you answer, then you're not a guest. Because clearly you're not dyslexic enough. We don't play around. I'm so dyslexic, I moved from Massachusetts to Nevada just so I could finally write a letter. Even though you wouldn't really spell out the full state's name in the letter. Maybe that's just me. But I know for a fact I was never like a nerd, because me and all my friends in high school, we used to make fun of the other kids for riding the long bus to school. The short bus was for the smart kids. So we didn't have to be surrounded by idiots all the time. And the helmets were to protect our brains. It made sense. I remember one of my biggest problems with school was showing up. I'd skip school a lot. And if you skip school a lot, they send a truancy officer to your house, which is a cop, to come and bring you to school. Which is ironic, because if I even go close to a school now, cops come instantly. Mixed signals. I don't know what they're talking about. The other thing I don't get with cops is motorcycle cops. Right? Pretty sure all they can do is write citations. Because I'm pretty sure motorcycle cops can't arrest people. Because there's nowhere to put them. They'd have to handcuff you to their waist and make you ride bitch to the police station. Or call their friend to come pick you up like you were just at a sleepover. If you play your cards wrong, you might be at a sleepover for 3 to 5 years. Who knows? I have a girlfriend, but you guys don't know her. She goes to a different comedy club. It's one in Canada. You guys haven't heard of it. She has tattoos? Are there any girls in here with tattoos? Yeah. I like girls with tattoos because it shows that they're not afraid of commitment. Or small things poking them repetitively while they lie there. Listening to shitty music. You like Sublime? I also know my girlfriend's a hard worker because I met her on an app called Grindr. Yeah, she gets after it. Her clitoris is fucking huge. And her ovaries just hang there. It's nuts. Literally, it's nuts. I have a friend who told me I take things too literal, but I have never fucking taken literal in my life. Same friend told me he had thick skin, so I stabbed him. And the knife broke. What do you know? He does have thick skin. It's nuts. It's nuts. Follow me around. I'm drug-free. Is anybody else drug-free? Yeah. That means I would never, ever, ever pay for drugs. I only do them if they're free. Some nights, I like to get a nice book on philosophy. And an 8-ball of cocaine. And then I sit by my fireplace, and I read between the lines. Some people say I read a lot. I was drinking with one of my friends, because I like to drink. It runs in my genes. Literally, I've pissed myself drinking before. And I was drinking with one of my friends at the bar, and he was worried about me driving home. So he offered me key bumps of cocaine. Because apparently in Vegas, that's how you sober up. With key bumps. I thought, yeah, sure, I'd do it. So if I get pulled over and the officer goes, "Sir, have you been drinking tonight?" I could say, "Yes, but I've also done a few key bumps. So I'm fine. There's nothing to worry about." Why don't you go catch one of those drug drivers who didn't do cocaine before they got behind the wheel? I'll help you find them. I'm all fired up. Now the cocaine's wearing off. You know, sometimes I get confused because most of you guys live here, right? You guys are in Vegas. And I like to smoke weed, but sometimes I get confused if it's a dispensary or a landscaping company. I need to buy trees, not remove them. I give myself credit for that one. You know, I'll be vulnerable for a second. Sometimes I overeat and overthink at the same time. It's a lot of food for thought. I went to the store the other day, the bookstore, to go buy a book on reverse psychology, but they were out. So I bought a book on psychology and read it backwards. Worked out. I'll leave you guys with this one last shameless plug. I'm writing a book. It's called My Experiences as a Black Woman in Argentina. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I've never been to Argentina before.